I thought when Usman got back in the second time, he looked so much more comfortable on the floor, and see what he can do here as a starter.
Foul line Jimmy for KPJ, rattles in. Lakers, and now with the Kings, able to hit both free throws and ties the game up. Here's a green three, and he has been on fire now for the fourth or second game.
I can't tell you enough of the value of him knocking down the first or second three.
Good challenge there by Garuba on Lyles on that running attempt at a bucket. Here's a quick release for Matthews. And if there's a guy out there who needs to see his first shot go down in January, the Rockets won an 18-8 run in the fourth quarter. And Matthews had 8 of those 18 points as that one was off an air ball and back to Sacramento. It will go. And your officials tonight?
He's so shifty. He's a smaller guard. I mean, he's got the assignment here we talked about in the open. He was starting on Kevin Porter Jr., so you really can't shake free of him.
How about Kevin? Airball the last one.
Get what fits, so I think you have to be extremely excited. And
chance to land a really talented young player to add to this young core. The three, thought about it again, and will finally take it. Don't miss the final remix night of the season this Friday, where the Rockets take on the Kings in this second game in a row with these two teams. Take advantage of the remix night special presented by NYDIG. Bucks Rockets legend Robert Horry will also be honored in signing autographs before the game. Secure your tickets tonight at Rockets.com. Brian Highlands will be in line for one of those autographs.
I will. I grew up watching Robert Horry. Well, my first memories were him in Houston.
Mr. Clutch himself.
Yeah. My first memories of basketball were, I'm telling you, were Rockets basketball. Unfortunately, never got to wear the jersey, but I fell in love with the game right there. The opportunities in transition, and I tell you, all right, fool me once. Little fella showed you he can get up, and I think it'd be hard for the entire league.
Good drop step.
And I tell you, all right, fool me once. Little fella showed you he can get up, and I think it'd be hard for the entire league.
Good drop step there by Kevin Porter Jr. Bruno Fernando out there for Garuba. There's KPJ looking for more. Another three, another make. He's got 11 in the quarter.
Got Bruno in the game early. It's fun to watch. He and Usman getting minutes.
Green. Oh, wow.
Hold on.
Jalen Green with another three.
There's a lot of gestures, but the finger wave, you see that is like NBA.
So Harrison Barnes has just come out for the Kings, and picking him up is a former Rocket and Jeremy Lamb. And Lamb is dealing with some handy soreness.
Also fun to see Josh Christopher. He played really well the other night. See if he picked up right where he left off so far.
His third 20-point game of his career as KPJ taps the rebound.
Back up. You don't want to be in the blender when guarding Mitchell, and those mid-ranges are getting wide open. He's had some big-time possessions.
Yeah, he's got 13, couple of assists. Now Jalen Green for three. The Kings lead did not last long.
The pace.
Kings up for their biggest lead. Now to Kevin Porter Jr. His three goes down.
You don't have to get redundant, and sometimes, you know, you've seen organizations do that. Wow.
Good pass. Dunk there for Garuba. His first bucket of the game.
To me, that's the big difference and why that should be a flagrant and taken out of the game.
20 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists for Jones, who's on his way to the best game of his career, and a feathered in three again for Kevin Porter Jr.
Rockets have to keep attacking, but I mean, they're in an excellent flow here between Jalen and Kevin, man.
Well, Lyles keeps Porter in front of him, and he steps back and knocks it down anyway.
Foul?
Lyles bats it ahead to Mitchell. Mitchell flying in on tape. He misses.
At least they called it the same both ways.
Lyles bats it ahead to Mitchell. Mitchell flying in on tape. He misses.
At least they called it the same both ways.
Porter comes the other way, takes himself. Nobody there. Holiday was worried about Jalen Green in the corner. Frisky there for Porter, but nothing doing. Now he'll shoot the three, and he misses. Tip try, no good. 24 points, 9 assists, shooting it well from three, on his way to another brilliant night tonight here against the Rockets as Porter misses with three.
And Usman, you said it earlier, Fred, he's been patiently waiting for this opportunity.
Stripped by Porter, trickles out to Lyles. Back to Metu. 4 on the shot clock. Gets doubled. Tries to go up through that double team, had it stuck. Back to Metu. 4 on the shot clock. Gets doubled. Tries to go up through that double team, had it stuck. Porter the other way. Finds Martin, elevates, and slams. Gets doubled. Tries to go up through that double team, had it stuck. Porter the other way. Finds Martin, elevates, and slams.
Well, you've done a good job containing Mitchell. I think it's, Lyles you got to watch.
Green, Jalen Green, making a handful of, this is the fourth straight game he's made a handful of threes. So both teams are over the limit, Porter to the line. He's 1 for 2, he's got 21.
And to me, when Kevin pushes the pace and Jalen pushes the pace, they're aggressive. You see plays like that called. You know, you got to get grabbed and held just to.
Poked away by Christopher. Picked up by Porter. Throws the lob to Martin.
Oh, high IQ basketball play there.
Mitchell from 19. Nope.
There you go.
Martin over Mentu up top. Long rebound, Christopher. Gets the reset 14. Good dish, and Fernando with the soft finish.
Using those sparks, using the highlights to, shift their defense.
No good that time for Mentu after a shifty move. And 8 rebounds on 6 of 7 shooting. DiVincenzo pressure turned over. Rockets have numbers. Here's Porter all the way to the cup. And the Rockets are within 1. Lamb the crossover, Lamb the drive, Lamb the flip, Lamb the miss.
The Rockets can keep attacking.
Nix is open from the corner. Offensive rebound, KPJ.
The Rockets can keep attacking.
Nix is open from the corner. Offensive rebound, KPJ. Back inside, drives, flipped it, and missed the shot.
The Rockets can keep attacking.
Nix is open from the corner. Offensive rebound, KPJ. Back inside, drives, flipped it, and missed the shot. So ISO here on Jones, who's back in after picking up his 4th foul in the 3rd. He'll split 2, hops between them, runs it up and hits. Whipped out to Barnes. Jackson, history, no good. Tatum raced the other way. Ahead to Porter. Trying to get by Mitchell, lost the handle, and it's scooped up by the Kings again.
You know what? You're trying to stay out the half court, so you want to try to run.
Again, 2 on Mitchell, trying to go to Jones. Broken up by Tate. Rockets have numbers. Here's Green to Porter. Got by Mitchell, laid it up and in. Oh, and he got fouled and one. So to come here for him, he's shooting for 30.
He's just so calm in the way that he is playing. And I was trying to cut him.
He did. Porter slips, goes behind the back, leads the break, the dish. Oh, my! Showtime, Kevin Porter Jr.
I was trying to cut him.
He did. Porter slips, goes behind the back, leads the break, the dish. Oh, my! Showtime, Kevin Porter Jr.
Kevin's got to be ready.
Shot clock winding down inside of 5. Porter on DiVincenzo. Steps back, fires, misses.
Great. Doesn't have to be a 3, but it's got to be fast.
And it hasn't been fast. A lot of time coming off the clock. DiVincenzo on Green. Got off the green. He somehow made it.